Hey guys, it's Kat, and today we have another guest with us. Or I should say a guest again, returning guest. I'll link the video in the eye of meeting him if you don't know who he is. He is Mariana's dad. The reason the lighting is kind of bleh is because we have to film because Mariana is asleep in the other room and we can't just like leave her down here by herself. And we are not waking her up. But it's because like the way the sun is and the window, and we can't get it up any higher. Today we're going to be talking about the names that we both like, or he may not like, but at least I like, but we will never use and why. And this is like part 2 to the baby names I love video, which I will also link in the eye. I kind of have a baby names series, but I have no idea what order the different videos are going to go up in. So yeah, I'll link the playlist down below and in the eye. So the first one is, I don't know if he likes this one or not, but I absolutely love the name Isabella, but then our dog's name that we had, I've mentioned this in a few videos, but again, I don't know the order that they're going up in, but we actually had to get rid of her. That's not to be talked about in this video though, but her name was Isella, and it would just be like too close to the same name. So to know about her, you can watch my furry friend tag Meet My Chihuahua video. That took me like 12 tries to get that set for the full explanation behind naming the dog that. So the second name is Penelope. But I used to have a cat named Penelope, like in my grandparents. And she had a very interesting personality, to say the least. So I couldn't name my daughter that because it would honestly just remind me of the cat. And it would remind my family of the cat. And name number 3 that I absolutely adore was the name Rose, Rosalie, or Rosalina. Growing up, I played with like baby dolls, and all of them's names were always after flowers, and my favorite one's name was Rose. I don't want just Rose as like a first name because I like to be able to have nicknames, and like I'd rather that be a nickname than full name. And so then I thought of Rosalie from Twilight, which is where I got a lot of my names. But also, a lot of shows that I watched when I was younger, I got like very attached to the characters because I like put myself in the movie. I don't know. It's weird, but I'm sure there's someone out there that can relate. So I would get very attached to the names, and I loved the name Rosalie from Twilight. So then when I was looking up Hispanic names, but we're looking for ones that weren't like too Hispanic because again, I'm very white. She's quite white. He's not that dark. I found the name Rosalina and I just completely fell in love with the name. I don't know. I just really liked it. And didn't you really like it too? Mm-hmm. You're not talking.
No. None I can say you're saying it all.
And just literally a ton of people around us have kids with similar names or the same names. So like I wouldn't want to name my daughter that, at least anytime soon. Like they'd have to be far apart in age for me to be okay with naming my daughter Rosalina. But I still love the names. So if there wasn't so many people around us with like rose-centered names or like similar names in general, Mariana's name very well might have been Rosalina because we both agreed upon it and really liked the name. But, you know, oh well. I was also trying to avoid flower nicknames, and I don't really know why because when I was little I loved it, but I guess because I'm not little anymore. I mean, I'm still really short, but still. I find the names really pretty, but it's just not fitting for our family. Like, our names don't have anything to do with anything. But roses aren't my favorite flower. What are my favorite flowers?
Daisies.
And?
Sunflowers.
And? What's in common about those two flowers?
They're yellow.
Okay, so well, not all daisies, I guess. But my
Yeah,
favorite flowers are yellow ones. Yeah.
That are all different colors.
My favorite flowers are yellow flowers. Yellow flowers. And I was gonna say I didn't like tulips or wildflowers. So I would feel guilty if I named her something that wasn't my favorite flower because, like, I don't know, I just feel like that'd be wrong. Okay, which brings me to name number 3. Wait.
No, it's more than
Which brings me to the next like kind of set of names. There's actually 3, and not one of these did he like. So that's partially why I wouldn't go with it. Daisy, Magnolia, and River. He thinks River is a stupid name.
Because it is.
It's not. I think it's so pretty, and it can be for a boy or a girl.
No.
He doesn't like the like out there names like that. Or his name's Lee, so Bobby Lee. So of course he doesn't like out there
At
names.
least it ain't River.
People have that name. That's so rude.
Like, no offense to you guys, but I don't like the name.
I like the name, so. And again, I ultimately decided flower names were not my thing, and he did not approve of the names at all. It felt a bit out of my comfort zone anyways, because like, I really like the name River, but yeah, it is a little bit like out there. Like, I really hope someone around us names their baby River, so I can like call baby River. It sounds stupid, but like, I love the name so much. I want some baby close to me that's not mine named River. Like I said, it's a unisex name, so I feel like it also kind of gives more of a boyish vibe. Yeah, that's because I've only seen boys with the name. But I have like a tendency to like boy names for girls. And I didn't realize that till I was talking about names with someone. I totally forget who I was even talking about it with. Name number 5, going off the whole liking boy names for girls. I really love the name Dylan for a girl. It is a unisex name, but I do feel like it leans more towards the boyish side. And I think that's why I like it. But it's still like, again, a bit out of my comfort zone. And he doesn't like it. I like unisex names that are like slightly more feminine. But, I don't know. I don't like names that are too feminine either. Just because like, Katrina's not like insanely feminine. If it's like super girly, what if she's not very girly? Like watch, that'd be my luck. I'd have like multiple girls, and the one that's not girly would be the one that would have the name that's super feminine. Like, I don't know, I'd feel weird about it. I'd feel weird if my name was super like feminine. I go by Cat. Like, yeah, I'm sure you would. I was like, what? Why would you care if my name was super feminine?
That's like me.
I know, I get it now. Okay, so then 6 is, I like the idea of middle names as first names and first names as middle names, like just to be different. He thinks it's stupid. As you can tell, he likes basic names. He liked all the basic names,
Keep
actually.
it simple and sweet. That's how you do it.
Yeah, but I don't want, like your family has 3 Bobbies, that's why you have to go by Lee.
It's simple and sweet.
Well, the issue is when you go with that, then they have to go by a different name because there's too many people with that name. So, like, it overcomplicates things. It's not simple anymore because it overcomplicates it because there's too many people with the names. If they're overpopular. I'm done talking to you. So, anyways, I really like the name Grace, and I liked it as a first name. Like, Gracie is pretty, but I like just Grace. So, anyways, I think name association is, like, my biggest issue because I feel like it's most parents' struggles. But, like, not that I have anything against anyone named Grace or Gracie, but it's just, like, I don't know. I want to think of my daughter when I say her name, not somebody else. So, that's pretty much it. I guess, what was your overall thoughts on them? I kind of said your thoughts, too, but I didn't know if you had anything else to add to any of them.
Nope.
Guess you kind of said what your thoughts are on the different names. So why'd you like Mariana?
Because it sounds pretty.
But it's not simple.
Yeah, it is.
It's really not. It's just as simple as all the rest of these. The rest of these are more simple, actually. River is shorter and easier to say. So do you like Camille over Jacqueline for her middle name? What made you like Camille over Jacqueline?
What's
Since you
better
didn't
than
like,
Mariana?
but you didn't like Camille for her first name.
Yeah. I don't like Camille's the first name.
Why?
I just don't.
At least I kind of got my way.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about names that we won't be using, but we liked or I liked. Bye!